All right, everybody, you can relax. The divorce has officially been called off. Catching everybody up. If you somehow have been living under the rock and don't know what I'm talking about, I won't even bother explaining for the 99.9% of people who know what I'm talking about. Elon Musk responds cool after a clip is posted of JD Vance speaking to Theo Von the day the you-know-what was hitting the fan. Let's see what JD Vance had to say.
I don't think so. So hopefully Elon figures it out, comes back into the fold. I know the president, for a couple days, I'll tell you, I don't want to reveal too many confidences, but, was getting a little frustrated, feeling like some of the criticisms were unfair coming from Elon. But I think has been very restrained because the president doesn't think that he needs to be in a blood feud with Elon Musk. Mm-hmm. And I actually think if Elon chilled out a little bit, everything would be fine.
To which, as we just saw, Elon responds, cool, and can confirm Elon seemingly has chilled out. A number of inflammatory posts have subsequently been deleted. I thought this might be coming. I did predict 2 days ago when the shit was first hitting the fan, 24, 48 hours from now, things probably patched up, although it could take a little longer. Thought the best way to see where things are at now is run through Musk's recent posts and replies on X. A repost on Mars. A repost on historical government, state, local spending in the US, noting that in the 1930s, state and local governments outspent the federal government combined. Then, of course, a repost of the brain-dead gymnast who went after Riley Gaines, who's been standing up for women, to protect women, to prevent men from competing against women in sports. Simone with the biggest L take I've seen in years. Unbelievable stuff. Clearly one of the dumbest humans on planet Earth, and I mean this in the literal sense. If you guys don't know who Riley Gaines is, or any of the goings-on, highly recommend doing some digging. Musk then also posting most entertaining outcome is most likely, which, you can interpret this many, many millions of different ways, but the most entertaining outcome for me would be Trump and Musk patching things up, rekindling their bromance, and ultimately having an even stronger alliance and friendship over the next few decades. Another repost here, this regarding Type 3 civilizations, presumably the Kardashev scale, nerds will understand. Starship, a SpaceX repost. Another repost here, without commentary, on Milei of Argentina, who reduced government spending 30% and achieved a surplus in a single month. Now, so far, I'm detecting a slightly more tactful approach from Musk here. It's not like he's dropped the issue of massively reducing government spending, but is perhaps approaching this in a slightly more tame and tactful manner. We've also got a repost here for Starlink Mini, with a banana for scale, more SpaceX, and this, agreeing with the post from Jeffrey, who said that giving free healthcare to illegal immigrants isn't compassion, it's suicidal empathy. Now we'll head over to replies, as we're pretty much caught up with what's happened over the last 24 hours. Musk engaging with something that he reposted regarding historical government spending at the state, local, and also federal level. In response to this pretty amusing meme, Musk showing his cheeky sense of humour, having a laugh at this post, quote, if Elon Musk is a drug addict, I need whatever he's on ASAP. Babylon B, with the headline, Republican unveils new plan to fix national debt sometime after the return of Christ, to which Musk responds, solving the deficit will require divine intervention. Musk also appreciating some of the love from some of his followers on X there. A repost of a clip when Joe Rogan's saying that we need more Elon Musks. Elon responding with a heart emoji, again appreciating this. And again, that brings us roughly up to date. The last one, Elon Musk, another love emoji with a repost of a clip from Sandy Munro, who said, quote, I will tell you one thing, Elon Musk is the greatest person on the planet right now. Now, I'm sure most of you guys and girls have seen this meme on screen now, but for those who haven't, I think it sums things up perfectly. Many inflammatory posts have wisely and uncharacteristically been deleted. Now, this doesn't mean that Elon Musk has changed his opinion regarding reducing government waste and the deficit. He really does believe it's existential, and it's hard not to agree. You just have to do the math. If you have unsustainable levels of debt, the interest repayments per year exceeding, for example, your entire defense budget, that isn't sustainable. Something's got to change. But it's pretty clear Elon Musk has adjusted his approach. I personally think this is a wise decision. Nothing wrong with robust debate and strong disagreement. In short, it appears that Elon Musk has, in fact, chilled out a little bit. And according to JD Vance, that means everything will be fine. Special credit to Donald J. Trump for handling this situation as he did. His response was extremely diplomatic, measured and restrained, when he could easily have responded, not with a few verbal jousts, but instead having gone absolutely thermonuclear on Elon Musk. But as I said, you guys mostly will have seen the videos the last couple of days. I suspect he's wanting to repair things with Musk here, doesn't want to inflame the situation any further. And after a whirlwind, call it 48 or so hours, I just wanted to remind everybody of this post I saw from some guy with the handle SMR420 on X 2 days ago who said, "The makeup sex is going to be wild." Now, I do have a few additional predictions. In fact, these aren't predictions. These are facts that will occur in the future that haven't happened yet, but are so obviously inevitable, calling it a prediction would be insulting to the inevitability of these outcomes. Number one, the hate stream media, the fake news, most of the political left in the United States, who will have been jizzing uncontrollably over the last 48 hours, will not want this feud to be over. And in fact, will be milking this for all it's worth, insinuating that things have worsened, that there will be and has been no kissing and making up, that there's a permanent fracture, that Musk and Trump hate each other, that Trump's going to go after Musk, that Musk's going to go after Trump, blah, 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 hamming it up. After all, this was what they were attempting to do from the moment Elon Musk endorsed Trump for president, after he was shot at a rally in mid-2024. From day one, as soon as the media saw a potentially enormously powerful alliance between Musk and Trump, they tried to drive a wedge between the two men. And over the last 24 hours, 48 hours, I can tell you what, without any doings from the actual mainstream media, this could have ended up happening. What a train wreck that would have been. But it didn't. But the media will not want to let this go. I also suspect there'll be an enormous number of alleged leaks and alleged rumours and alleged quotes. People familiar with the matter who didn't want their names to be disclosed because it's not actually true said. Lots of hearsay. Privately, Trump said this about Musk. Privately, Musk said this about Trump. So to put a pin in it, the narrative from the media, they are not going to want to let this go. I mean, bruh, this was catnip for the fake news. They won't drop it. But if you really want to see how things are going between Trump and Musk, how the relationship is, the only thing that matters, actions. What actions is Trump taking or not taking? What actions is Elon taking or not taking? Everything else is noise, and things may be deafening for a while. I saw this post a couple of days ago from that same account, SMR420, what a weird username, who wrote, "How male friends fight. We throw verbal or physical punches. How male friends make up. We move on like nothing happened." My final prediction, at some point in the future, although don't expect it to be tomorrow, we are extremely likely to see a public show of a rekindled bromance between Trump and Musk. Who knows where or how? Perhaps they turn up to a future UFC event, seated side by side. Maybe Trump takes a ride in a Tesla Robotaxi in Austin. Not a prediction, by the way. I'm just throwing it out there. How long it takes and in what form it occurs, I don't know. But I have a very high level of confidence that we will see this at some point. Just a matter of time. Want more content? Early access? Bunch of perks? Click the links in the pinned comment. AG1 is awesome. I've been taking it daily now for more than 3 years. It's a great way to fill in nutritional gaps. It's packed full of vitamins, minerals, and whole food source nutrients, plus has prebiotics, probiotics, and adaptogens to improve gut health, regularity, and help your body handle stress. I'm always looking for an edge to help me feel and perform my best, which is why I haven't missed a day of AG1 for more than 3 years. Just try it and see how you feel. Click the link in the pinned comment or head to drinkag1.com/SMR and get yourself a free 1-year supply of vitamin D3 plus K2 and 5 travel packs.